Okay, Ms. Heredia, we spoke before about your daughter's conditions. So can you briefly tell me, what her conditions are?
Well, Priscilla was initially born with congenital hydrocephalus, which is water on the brain. She has had 12 brain surgeries, which are revisions. Basically, the ventricles in her brain did not work. The water built up in the brain, which there's no way for it to release. So they placed a shunt. It's a device that goes behind the ear, and it goes into the stomach, and there's extra there for growing, and it drains the water. She has cerebral palsy, and she has other disabilities, dislocated hips, and her main disability at this point would be she has a lot of GI problems. In that occurring, basically, she was fed through a G tube originally, and she kept having problems and issues, feeding issues, and that became just a very large issue because she was failure to thrive. She was not doing too well, and so because the stomach didn't work, the pyloric sphincter, it was just staying there and building up. So it has to be to a continuous drain at all times. And then it got to a point where Priscilla was not being nutritionally doing well. So they placed what they call a Hickman central line. And that is one of the main things that requires a lot of care, very specialized care. A lot of the procedures are very sterile procedures, and they include hanging IV bags and dressing changes, and it's called TPN is what, and it's I think total nutritional. It's her total nutritional for nutrition and hydration. That's her main source of that. So I hang that for Priscilla and through an IV, and it's just a little apparatus that goes by her heart, and it goes through her body, and we hook up IV lines to that.
She's very fragile.
Yes, she's very fragile. She has lots of allergies, multiple allergies, as well as her skin breakdown. She's very tender, so she gets rashes easily, and just a very fragile child. There she is right now, calling out.
Yeah. Other than that, she's nonverbal, right?
Right. She can't talk our language, but she has her own special language that she has learned to verbalize, and it's really neat because she learned her own special way to express herself, and I am able to tell what she is in need of.
I just have one last question. I won't keep you too long because I know you have to take care of Priscilla.
Thank you.
I just want to know, how would you manage if the IHSS program was eliminated?
I'm not too sure how I would manage. It would be very difficult. It's been a blessing to be able to have that because I can't just go out and go work full time and leave my daughter. It requires a very high level of care to take care of Priscilla, and it would be very difficult. It would affect both Priscilla and me, but it would affect my whole family, and it would be, to be honest, a scary thing.
Well, thank you for your time and your hospitality in your home.
Thank you.
And God bless Priscilla.
Thank you.